Hey guys, this is how to add SEO qualities to any of the posts or pages. For example, we'll take some of the FAQs first. This is probably some of the easier ones. When we're looking at, like let's take one of the bigger posts that actually has more content, protections and guarantees. It's one of our longer posts. If we get down to the SEO, you'll see that there is no focus key phrase, but we can just say EB5 guarantees. It's kind of a mid-range ranking for the key phrases, and that's just because of the amount of times that it actually shows up. You can see some suggestions from our Yoast SEO plugin here, where it says there's no outbound links. Adding links and things to the article would help. It looks as that we have some internal links, which is good. And you can go to the Yoast links here, and it'll explain what these items are and what's missing. And some of them are easy and able to be attributed to the article. Some are not. You can ignore those ones, and if it just doesn't naturally fit, or it sounds like we're kind of forcing keywords into the article, then go ahead and ignore. We have the Yoast SEO Premium account, but we're just getting it installed on the new domain. So soon this will be allowed where we can add additional key phrases and keywords and things like that to each article. But starting with the key phrases, good. And then the meta description here. This is what individuals are going to see in Google. This is what a Google ad or an organic search would look like. We can put EB5 protections and guarantees. Lower EB5 risk. Items that people are going to look in, for Google, or descriptions of the page. So we can just kind of label enough content where it'll start ranking it yellow and green. When it gets to green, that pretty much means that we're where we need to be. And we'll just add some content, anything that might be a good keyword or search phrase. And then you can see as soon as you have enough content, it will light up green, and that just gives Google more information in their algorithms and their organic crawling to be able to kind of rank the page for its content and its relevance. So, basing the content based off the page, it will rank the best because Google's always looking for better quality searches. And let's see if we can sneak one more item in here. EB5 Regional Center protections. Okay, so now it's too long and we can't use it. So let's just see if it can be shortened. Yeah, so maybe we can do EB5 Regional Center Risk Control. See if that gets us the same quality there. Then after that, that's kind of all the SEO. And then FAQ tags, protections and guarantees. EB5 FAQ, EB5 risk. We'll just put guarantees, more tags. But on the outbound links, for example, we'll show you quickly how to do something like that. Just as an example, we'll take the construction completion guarantee. And we can take a look. We'll add this, the construction completion guarantee is when the project, and so here is where we can create a link. And for example, we'll just get a definition. Good, clean, third-party source. Just get a simple glossary style definition that's easy to understand. And let's see, maybe we'll do a Wikipedia just for the heck of it. And then as this example, you would just highlight the words that you want to be part of the link, and then press the link. Go ahead and put in the link, and then save changes. You'll see it created the link here. And you can add as many of these that make sense. And for that matter, the more links, the better, because it just causes more traffic within the site, as well as glossary style definitions that can be accessed in our FAQ or in our own glossary, our own blogs, anything like that. Create as many links as possible that are reasonable anyways, because it all helps. So we'll just go ahead, and now you'll see that we have outbound links, and it says good job. It's increasing our SEO. Image alternative attributes. In order to do this, we actually would go to any of the images that we have, and I'll go ahead and just pull out a random media file. And for example, here's a drone photo. We don't have any alternative text for a graduate drone photo. And this is the alt text that it's talking about. So for that, it automatically saves. And if the photo that's in our web page that we're on doesn't have this caption or any of the alt texts, we can just fill them in. But all of it helps because the Google crawlers are reading all of the text and definitions and metadata, tags, keywords, glossary items. It's reading everything that we possibly put into it. So the more comprehensive of definitions that we give to Google, the better we will rank. It doesn't like our readability, but sometimes that can't be helped because the text that we're writing is abbreviated and it's not written like a book. And we'll just click to update the page. And from an SEO standpoint, it says it gives us an OK score. Some are good, some are easier than others to do well on SEO, but we at least need to have it in order to be able to SEO at all. So that's one FAQ, and it's been updated. Let's grab potentially one of our other pages or the projects. We'll see if this has SEO data in it as well. Just do a quick example. The 1900 Broadway page should have SEO items. When we did our move from Behring Companies to Behring Co., a lot of them got wiped out, so we had to start over. So go down to the Yoast SEO plugin. Yep, looks like it's all gone, which is not good. Yeah, so we'll stick to metadata that's helpful for EB5 searches. So 1900 Broadway EB5 project, 100% USCIS approval history, EB5 Regional Center project, Oakland, California. EB5 Regional Center project, card investment. Yeah, low risk construction base, or yeah, EB5 Regional Center. There. So full of keywords: EB5 Visa, EB5 Regional Center, EB5 Project. All of these are high-ranking keywords for all of our Google. So all of that will be helpful. And when we get past that, you'll see it show up in the description. Focus key phrase, 1900 Broadway. That should rank really well because it's listed 1,000 times. So that's a good keyword. This one's pretty easy, ranks really nicely. Key phrase and subheading. Subheadings, it really depends on how the page is designed, and it's really going to look at the first fields here. And if it doesn't like what's in this text, then it's going to get angry at us. Not all pages are designed that easily, so you can ignore stuff like that. The rest of it, we're really SEOing really well because naturally this page has a lot of content, very relative to 1900 Broadway, the keywords, and goes from there. So now that that's filled in, we can just click update. Got a good SEO score. This is a good example of what we should be doing with SEO. The only last thing, it does have all our tags already, so you can see all the different ways that someone might search for it. And this one's pretty good. So that's how we're SEOing. I can do one more example. Go ahead and we'll take a look at the post, I guess, in our blogs. Actually, the FAQs are probably the most useful and probably very, very searchable as well. So let's just click I-526. I think we have like what is an I-526 petition type FAQ. Yeah, this one, if this has no SEO capability, this one should be very, very easy because if we put I-526, and the I-526 petition itself is probably all over. So with the tags, USCIS policy, USCIS forms, FAQ. Probably don't need to have that as a form I-526. Can add more later. So here in the snippet, what is the I-526 petition? And there's a lot of different ways to say this. What is the form I-526 petition? But for the meta description, we can just put in Yeah, so a description of the USCIS Form I-526 petition, that is the first step in the EB-5 investment process. Again, more good keywords, more ways to search, more ways to find an EB-5 investment. You know, a lot of these you can load it with something, you know, like EB-5 Visa. EB-5 Visa requirement. So the focus key phrase, I-526. There's 1,000 times in there, so no problem with that. Looks like, you know, the key phrase used 27 times in this article. You know, that all ranked real well. We'll call it a cornerstone content because it's important. And then we'll just update. And that is an example for all of our SEO activities.